smart packaging powered by AI. Let's greet him with a warm round of applause. I request Krishna to introduce Mr. Ashutosh Kumar.
Thank you, Ashley. Good afternoon, everyone present over here. Now, I would like to introduce our very first speaker, Mr. Ashutosh Kumar. Mr. Ashutosh Kumar brings over 22 years of extensive leadership experience across manufacturing operation, engineering, supply chain, and project management. He offers a unique and powerful blend of experience having served as a chief engineer in the Indian Navy for 15 years before transitioning into senior corporate leadership role. He holds a bachelor degree in mechanical engineering and a MBA in operation and project management. Furthermore, he is a certified independent director, leveraging his expertise in corporate governance and strategic decision making to align business objectives with growth. Currently, he serves as the General Manager, Manufacturing and Operation at Vinsak India Private Limited, where he spearhead Industry 4.0 initiative and smart manufacturing integration. Throughout his career, he has successfully managed multi-million dollar projects for global giants such as Toyota, Samsung, and Reliance. We are privileged to have him with us today, and I am sure his insights on operational excellence and business transformation will be highly valuable for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. PPT, please. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. All students, senior professor and other employee of the college, senior leader from the industry, Saha sir, Rao sir, and everyone. Today, we are at this stage on the occasion of World Packaging Day, on National Conference on Food Packaging 3.0. I remember that last time I was also there on the same occasion, same dais, Sasar was there. It was really helpful for industry as well as educational institute. How educational institute get benefited by you get the industry insight, what industry leader wants, how industry runs another way. How industry get benefited, we are able to choose the right talent from the industry who can be employable to our end, so we get the minimum turnaround time getting benefited from all of you. For this, last time also I have suggested some changes in your syllabus, not changes, it's add-on. So we get the more employable candidate from the colleges and industry get benefited. So we start with that. It's on the occasion of World Packaging Day, we are discussing about the smart packaging. That is the core agenda of this. To continue on this, I'll continue where Rao sir given his experience to all the new guys who are sitting here and trying to transition from the college to the industry. Like he said, you have to work on everywhere down from the soft floor to gain the experience. So here I'll add one more thing. Like nowadays what we are experiencing, once you come into the one department, you say, ye another dusra kam to mera hai hi nahi. Don't do that in the industry. More you gain the, is it audible? Yes. More you gain the experience from the different department. जितना आपके पास experience different department में काम करने का रहेगा, उतना better insight आपको मिलेगा कि आगे further level, senior level पे कैसे काम करना है, कैसे result देना है. It's a complete ecosystem. For example, one department is like one subject in your complete syllabus. Okay, if you don't understand another topic very well, you get failed and you don't deliver properly. So it's very important, never say no on the shop floor or anywhere in the organization. If someone is believing in you, someone is approaching you that, take the name, anyone, can you do this thing? He definitely have a thought a lot before proposing your name. So accept it readily, they'll be extending all the help, सारे help आपको मिलेंगे उस level पे groom करने के लिए कि आप वहाँ पे deliver कर पाएं. Because अगर किसी senior leadership से आपको कहीं choose किया जाता है तो they have put in a lot of effort. तो उनकी भी ये जिम्मेवारी हो जाती है कि आपको उस level तक groom करें कि वहाँ पे आप deliver कर पाएं. इसीलिए it's very important for all the students, those who are sitting here. Now start with presentation. Last time when I came here, that time I understood that only English is not a good idea. So I'll mixing Hindi and English both, so everybody understand. In between, if you have any questions, you can always ask by stopping me also on the way. Okay, so let's start. We are discussing about the smart packaging. It's integrated with IoT and then powered by AI. So first IoT has to come into the picture. Then only will be using AI ML model to get the insight and get the future readiness prediction and everything. Next. Yes. So first of all, we have to understand why smart packaging. क्यों चाहिए हमको? If you see, lot of data has been researched and collected and put it in the paper. That if you see here, it's a 1.05 billion ton of food is being wasted every year. This data is from UNEP report 2024 and data is valid of 2022. So you can see how much food is being wasted. Out of that, it's a total 19% of available food we are wasting. Wasting in terms of anywhere in any form. We'll elaborate that one. And its annual cost is $1 trillion. If you see the broader picture, it's much more than many countries' GDP. So you can understand how important it is to preserve the food in a proper way, and that's why we are discussing about the smart packaging. Complete food, whatever we are wasting, that is, one is a 12% into the retail. Again, that is the packaging we were doing and the packaging we were heading towards a smart packaging, how it will help us, we'll understand in the next slides. 28% of during food services and maximum 60% is the household. Because industry, those who make the food, those who transport the food, and those who distribute the food, they have little bit exposure towards this smart packaging. But in house, घर में एक फ्रिज के अलावा हमारे पास कुछ नहीं है. अगर we don't have anything, तो यहाँ पे industry will help us to the household to reduce the household wastage. For that also we'll come to the next slides how it could be done. If you can say that it's 8 to 10% of greenhouse gas emissions, it could feed the 783 million people if we could continue to save this. So smart packaging is an opportunity for industry, opportunity for you all. If industry, if there is a opportunity in industry, so industry is getting bigger and bigger. बड़ा होते जा रहा है इंडस्ट्री, तो अच्छे लोगों की जरूरत पड़ेगी, मोर इंटेलिजेंट लोगों की जरूरत पड़ेगी जो डिलीवर कर सके स्मार्ट पैकेजिंग को रोल आउट करने में इफेक्टिवली. So we can see here 30% of food is lost in the supply chain. What we discussed, where we make the food from, maybe a farmer, maybe a storage somewhere, and then during the transportation, then it comes to the retail store, then it comes to the household. So 13% we are wasting in the supply chain, where IoT integration can be a greatest impact, making it smart packaging. So how we understand that, why we are moving towards the smart packaging. In next slide, sorry. So we have to see the opportunity. Why opportunity? Again, for the industry, for getting the bigger revenue by helping the complete packaging industry for getting the more and more product this way, and for the new person, those who are coming to the industry, more employable opportunity. If you have the talents, market is bigger, you get this. So how smart packaging market is moving? It's moving towards a CAGR of 6.32%. It's at 26.22 billion was in 2025. There again, with respect to that, there is a connected packaging, not only the food, other things also, that is growing with the much more bigger CAGR of 8.1%. These percentage is base, CAGR means you can understand if we grown this year where the 100%, taking the complete figure 100, next year it will be growing at the 106.32. So again, exponential growth we are talking about. And what are the key drivers? क्या है जो इंश्योर कर रहा है कि स्मार्ट पैकेजिंग का मार्केट बढ़ता जाएगा? उसके पीछे देयर इज द फूड सेफ्टी. लोगों में अवेयरनेस बढ़ रही है कि जो हम आजकल फूड पैकेज फूड मंगाते हैं तो उसमें इफ देयर इज अ कंटामिनेशन, देयर इज अ इशू, वी कुड फॉल इल. कहते भी हैं कि now coming to the, we discussed about the smart packaging. Before that, we have to understand कि ये packaging किस किस layer में evaluate हुए हैं और what was the initial and how we have reached, where we have reached. Like if you start from a conventional packaging, पहले सिर्फ ये देखा जाता था कि हमको किसी डब्बे में इसको बंद करना है. Means we were creating a physical barrier so it does not get contaminated. like हमने एक bottle लिया, एक box लिया, and put it all the material whatever you want to pack and put it in that. That is the conventional methods. That was the basic materials, ensuring that you get the physical barrier. But once you put that food items in that container, there was no monitoring inside. So that was the first level of conventional packaging systems. Then we moved to active. If you understand about the active means main agenda was there. Once we packed anything, we have to increase their shelf life. So how we can increase the shelf life? कि जो take any food, जो any fruits, any items what we make at the home, that does not have that much shelf life, whether when we get it from the any store or in any company, uski life ज़्यादा रहती है. For that, it has been added the oxygen scavenger. Like once atmosphere is such that it does not promote the growth of any bacteria, that will help in maintaining the good condition of your food. That comes into the active packaging. Again, if anything is there, that has to be that should not be contact with the moisture. For that we have the moisture absorber in that, and then antibiological agents in that we don't promote, we ensure that bacterial growth is at the required level, not much more beyond that. So it will ensure that you get the good packed food for the longer time. So in first level of packaging, conventional, we ensure the physical barrier. Next, we increase the shelf life. So, but this is not the end. Then we have started the intelligent packaging solutions. In that, we are ensuring that maybe we are monitoring the temperature, time temperature graphs also, maybe a cold storage where it's mainly into the supply chain, traveling from A place to B place, whether it is the cold storage, whether it is in reefer truck. हम आजकल देखते हैं रेफ्रिजरेटर ट्रक होता है, उसमें सामान डालो लेके पहुंच जाएगा. But we have to manage the with respect to time how temperature is changing, whether it is putting any bad effect on our product, eatable product or not. That has to be ensured, that one. Then also we ensure some ingredient being put inside so it maintains their freshness. Freshness is important for maintaining the life of the food, shelf life of the food with respect to the added value. Then nowadays RFID tag and NFC chips are tracking all the data, how temperature is not a temperature, how condition of the food is changing. Like for example, if you transport a banana, if you leave it, ये जल्दी पक जाएगा और जल्दी खराब हो जाएगा. Any fruit item, any perishable item. Okay, but once you have this intelligent packaging with over and above active packaging, then you get the better life of the banana. अगर वो तेजी से पक रहा है, you get the data comes into your platform, you see down, and then you can plan that it has to be consumed quickly, that way. So you decide your niche market where it has to be reached early so it could get consumed and we don't waste our food that way. Next comes to smart packaging. So now topic of presentation was smart packaging. So now we have reached to the level of smart packaging where all the data with respect to temperature sensor, with respect to gas sensors, with respect to NFC tag, with respect to RFID tag, whatever we are collecting with a TTI, whatever we are collecting, what we are doing with that? It's only collecting and you are keeping at one place. There is no solution for that. There is no value addition in that. So then it comes into the picture, the smart packaging, where you use AI on all the data received from IoT devices, and then you start analyzing that one. Once you start analyzing, then machine learning come into the picture. Real-time data you are getting, and based on that you start the predictive analysis. So real-time data with respect, next comes to the predictive analysis with the AI or machine learning module. Then once blockchain is added, so you get the traceability. When it was made, where it is right now, how long it was in storage, cold storage, how long it was in transportation. So you can plan everything. Then come to smart materials, nanotech. These are the materials. Now we are talking about the printing this printing on the packaging material, or the all the QR code and everything. So gradually materials are being improved, so that can is a biodegradable, could be a does not react with your food materials. So these are the material advancement technology industry is researching. They are helping us to get the data from there, and we come to the conclusion that we are getting the better life real-time analysis. Then come to the cloud. Once everything is collected, analyzed, then you have the cloud platform, maybe your in-house server or on the cloud. You get all the data at one place. Once you have all the data, definitely now we have moved beyond the tag of expiry date. Material, whatever food inside is there, that could be in good condition after expiry date also, or could be in a bad condition before expiry date also. So we are moving towards that segment now. So any system, whatever we make, if you are wanted to make a system related to the smart packaging, there has to be some architectural who all are the main key player in that complete scenario. So we have divided into the 4 layers. One is the smart sensors, another the IoT networks, then cloud platform, then AI analysis. If you see, the first of all, we have to get the data. How we get the data? We get the data from the temperature sensors. For example, we monitor the temperature. There could be 2 things. One is monitoring the temperature, another is recording that temperature for the future analysis. So first layer, temperature is detected. Second layer, IoT and other, we get the data on the cloud, analyze in that way. So for temperature variation, where play important role in the food safety, food freshness and anything, we have to use the temperature sensors. And these sensors are such a precise level of accuracy, you can say that it is detect the 0.2 plus minus to the 0.5 degrees C deviations also. Because many time, again in my mind coming the example of banana, every degree of temperature increase changes their shelf life. So that is very important. Then coming to the gas sensors. For example, if it is ammonia or H2S or carbon dioxide or ethylene, whenever food moving towards the ripening or get spoiled, there is a lot of smell is coming. We understood, we all have this practical experience कि जब भी कुछ फूड में सरन स्टार्ट होती है तो स्मेल, बैड स्मेल आना शुरू हो जाता है. बैड स्मेल कई बार अच्छी स्मेल, जो कच्चा आम है उसके डिफरेंट स्मेल रहेंगे, जब वो पकना शुरू होगा अच्छी खुशबू होगी आएगी, नेक्स्ट गोज टू नेक्स्ट लेवल, फिर उसमें स्मेल आना शुरू होगा, दैट इज द कॉल बदबू, दैट वे. सो यू डिटेक्ट, so everything, these gas is detected by the gas sensors. Then humidity, बहुत चीज़ को कैरी करने के लिए हमको एक ह्यूमिडिटी के टेम्परेचर मेंटेन करने पड़ते हैं, अदरवाइज इट विल गेट स्पॉइल्ड. सो वी हैव द ह्यूमिडिटी सेंसर्स आल्सो एंड बायोसेंसर्स, लाइक इट डिटेक्ट at what level bacteria formation going towards the wrong direction at the higher rate. So we detect that also. So once you have all smart sensors, then we move toward the IoT networks. If you see, for IoT networks, we have we already discussed, we have the RFID that give the long range tracking. For wider range of time, we get the till the time RFID sensor is there, you get the feedback from them. Then you have the NFC tags, then Bluetooth for short range. It transmit the data with the all the temperature and other things data with respect to device those who are collecting. Many times we get the, now apps are coming, you can put it in your mobile and you can see everything how it is there. Then WAN connection, like it's mainly related to the cold storage kind of thing, where we have a bigger range coming to the nearest cold storage to the truck and to the user stores where it goes. That has to monitor. Then coming to the cloud platform. So all data when sensed, then it's tracked, calculated, that has to be on the platform from where it could be analyzed. So all data, all the raw information which comes to the cloud, then you start storing that one, then you start processing that one. Like, please remember those who are joining the industry, this will be a really impactful for you. Gradually, we have moved from layer evaluation of packaging 1 and 2. Now we are into 3 and moving towards 4. Abhi, we are into the moved from smart and moving towards the मूव फ्रॉम एक्टिव टू मूविंग टुवर्ड द स्मार्ट्स. तो जो भी नए बच्चे ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं उनको इंडस्ट्री में जाके थर्ड एंड फोर्थ जनरेशन ऑफ पैकेजिंग पे ही काम करना होगा. तो दिस द वेरी ये, और ये तो आज का बजवर्ड भी है ए और एम एल. So you have to take care of these all things, how it is connected with the our food industry smart packaging safeties and other things. Then all the data, then you get the blockchain, you get the traceability from how it is moved to where it is moved right now, what is the condition. When you get all the data on the platform, then we start using AI and machine learning module, keep feeding all the data into the system, so they start capturing the trend, that at how at what temperature it start deteriorating, at how long it remain fresh, uske baad isme problem start hona shuru ho jata hai. And you get the real time alerts. So real time alerts means for example, with the gas sensor you get the sense that some ethylene gas is producing more, so you have a 48 hours before consuming it, so accordingly you can plan your supply chain and put it at the right place. Then coming to the different layer, who all are play important role in this. Like first we discuss the smart sensors. In that only it comes temperature, precision we have seen, accuracy we have seen. Then coming to the gas sensors, it detects the gases which spoils our food products. In that mainly are ammonia, H2S, carbon dioxide and ethylene. So these are the main ingredients. It's the summary of the last slide you can say. Then humidity sensors which also detect plus minus 2% of RH value. Then coming to the biosensors, which these are detecting the spoilage indication, when bacterial level start increasing again and again, and you get the right input. Then TTI, what we discussed in the previous slide also, it's a time temperature indicator. At what time with respect to the temperature increase or decrease, how it play the role on the food product which is inside the packaging. And these data, these sensors are so smart now, you get the 95% of accuracy in the terms of detecting the temperature range. You get, it comes to the means it is 90% faster than what you see visually, and safe life prediction is less than 5% error you work on that. So there is not much more chances that what data insight after analytical work you get, that will go into the error. So that is the advantage we have. So what we have to see nowadays, it is coming that the food package is coming and their colors are changing. So these are based on the AI ML records that has been fed into that, and color changes with respect to the time, how time changes, how internal condition of the food changes. So if we see here, now this is the slides which we are talking about the smart packaging. So you get all the sensor data, we put it on the cloud. Then once all the data comes into the cloud, then processing starts. And once processing starts, then AI or machine learning model come into the picture. The more data you have, more you get the right predictions with respect to these models. So what are the capabilities we can, what are the capabilities of machine learning models? It create a pattern recognition, that how with respect to change in temperature or humidity or gas sensors, it changes. How pattern is changes with respect to changes in the all these data. Then coming to the spoilage prediction. Once CMN achieve 98 to 99% of accuracy and freshness, with respect to spoilage detection. So you can see now globally we have a target of reducing the food waste, what we saw on our first or second slide, reduced by 50%. By 2030, world has a target of reducing this by 50%. So you can understand how these ML model will help us achieving those targets. So for our industry also, in India also, we have to work on the very faster pace, so match the steps with the world what they are doing. Self-life estimation. So ML model also help us with the predicting the self life with the 5% error, what we discussed in the last slide. Real time response is you get you are sitting on in front of a screen monitoring all these data, and your refer truck is moving somewhere, your cold storage is at somewhere, but we get all the data with less than 3 seconds of latency rate. So that is the advantage we have. These are nearing to the live data what you can see, and even 2 days early you get the symptoms that we have the prediction of only 2 days self life of this. So this way whole agenda of what we are discussing is the reducing of the wastage of the food, and for that we have to work towards smart packaging on how we can achieve these smart packaging with the help of these data. So now what we are doing the moving away from the reactive. अगर कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो गया उसके बदले वी नो इन एडवांस कि कुछ प्रॉब्लम होने वाला है. दैट इज ऑलवेज सेव अस all the way from reducing the wastage. Now we have some example, those who are more prone to get spoiled. One is the meat products. For that, gas sensors is very important, and they alert, they senses the, they detect the S2S level and they alert you, and this is near to the 90% of accuracy. Then another product is the dairy product that also get spoiled very quickly. That is mainly into the cold chain system, how you preserve this, how you transport this. So for that, time temperature indicator is very important segment. Once we implement that, and we come to know at the 90%, 95% level of accuracy that how life is remaining for our dairy product. Maybe a milk, maybe a sweet, maybe a something else, that way. And we reduce the spoilage also. For that, and we just you see in that it is given that once you add the O2 oxygen scavenger, it could be increased to 120 days. I remember last time Professor Shah was there, he was saying for the lychee, they made some different type of packaging, and it life increased from 8 days to 15 days. So this way we are able to export more from India to abroad also, otherwise we have to consume within our internal segments only. Then come to the fresh products. So like food, not food, fruits like banana or mango. So you have the ethylene monitoring system, you detect that one, and you based on that you plan your further monitoring of the consumption and transportation and everything. So in this waste reduction up to 50% can be achieved. So see all the whatever smart packaging, how it is helping to reducing the food waste across the industry segment. And these all data are the latest data up to 2025. We have discussed about the food segment like meat, dairy product and fresh product. Now we'll basic idea how industry world leader are utilizing these smart packaging solution and what benefit they are getting. What you say Tetra Pak, IBM with the help IBM for Nestle and Walmart, Mimica Touch and BSF. These 4 segment of 4 different industries we have captured in this slide, and how they are utilizing that one. Tetra Pak is well known, and they have they have put a QR code in that, and with the QR code once you scan, you get all the data, when these products were started, how it is moved, and what is the condition. Even it gives the freshness info, when where it was originated, and how food is helpful, how food is whether safe or unsafe. And this helps also getting the recall whenever required. Like for example, during transportation we find that it is being deteriorated, we can quickly recall, so it does not reaches to the market and it is not consumed. So we are helping our you can say health of the persons also to consume that one. So it's help in recalling those products also. Same goes to the Nestle and Walmart partnership. They with the help of AI and blockchain integration, AI ML give you the predictive analysis and blockchain give you the traceability where it is. So with the help of maybe NFC chips or RFID code, they could track their complete processing, complete ecosystem, starting from, you can say, farmer where they source till it is reaches to our fork when we start consuming that one. And if you see long back, once we are in the packaging level 1 or 2, that time it take months or even at least days to track the traceability. Now we can we get the real time data, and track back time is the seconds. And traditional method, definitely it was in the days. Then again coming to the Mimica touch, like tactile product in expiry indicators. In that again AI helped them for putting the sensitive labels and color changes, so that texture changes, freshness you can detect whether it is right product to consume or not. Then coming to the BSF. So BSF is the different segment. They make packaging material or packaging technology which help to package any food product inside. So with this these are the such packaging materials, so it reduces the oxygen level inside this, and R&D time also saved a lot. So the more better product we have, with the help of testing, with the help of AI, we get the we give the right product to the industry, so packaging could be a great. And end of the day, we are saving our food waste, health of our those who consume, and definitely money at the end of the day. So if you see, whatever we do in the industry with respect to any way, whether we are saving the saving the life of the food, or we are saving the transportation time and tracking, or we do anything, finally finance is the more important, play a very important role. Many times we'll see in the next slides that if it is anything is costly, industry cannot adopt that one. So we'll see here how it is putting value, AI and ML with the help of IoT, how it is putting value addition into the complete ecosystem, maybe a supply chain, maybe to the consumer, and again like Rao sir talked about the sustainability. So that is very important. Now I'll tell you in a room during tea we were discussing that initially when we import anything we get quickly. Now these days they ask a lot of data, how you are packaging, who will be transporting this, how it will take lot of data. It's not easy to import. Now it is not easy to import. So India is for India, you can say it was the luxury later, now it is a mandatory for in the everything. Sustainability is a mandatory for everything. So we see in supply chain we get the real time visibility, we already discussed. Cold chain integrity means you get the TTI, you get the input, you get the gas census input, you get the RH value, and you get the all the data in your fingertips. You can optimize the inventory also. Like I said, we are moving from the expiry level to the real time feedback. So inventory level, how we can optimize? If you see something expiry date has not come and it is getting deteriorated. We have to fill the inventory, otherwise end of the day what will happen, if you are operating a store, you will have less material to sell in your consumer. For same way, the expiry date is there, but shelf life is much more, still remaining much more. So you can plan accordingly whether you have a lot of material still in your inventory, and you can delay their incoming products. That way you can plan. And if you monitor everything, you many times we have seen maybe on the world order changes, like टर्की ने हमारे चावल के इसको रिटर्न कर दिया, या किसी ने कर दिया, that way करके we get lot of news nowadays. So you get the validated samples data, that when it was started, how it was sourced, so at what temperature it was maintained, how it is. So if you discuss anything with any event with the valid data, rejection will be always low. So we have this advantage that our shipment will be rejected very less now. So what we see, at least by implementing this, we get 15% reduction in our shipment rejection rate. What consumer get? These where we discussed about the supply chain. So it's a benefit to the industry. Consumer, what they get? They get the real-time quality level. What quality level they are getting in terms of whether, yeah, in terms of whether it is fresh or not, whether you get the QR code level and you scan this, you get all the data, the transparency is there, all the safety information there, and this way you get the brand trust. Now remember, long back, few years ago, we had the information that Maggie has some issue. So how you can validate these all things? With the help of these smart packaging, definitely play the role. And then sustainability, like we started with this presentation with the saving the food wastage. That was the main agenda. So we see we'll definitely have the food reduction, food waste reduction, then carbon footprint also improves. Or we are, the world has the goal of reducing the food waste by 2030, so we are contributing towards that also. And it's help in the circular economy also, that way. Then what are the challenges? During the mid-presentation, I've said that if any cost is higher, for example, whatever the sensor we are making, whatever RFID tag we are using, that is the costly affair. So for the fast-moving FMCG product, it is very difficult to come to the ROI, get the ROI if you use that one. So these all are the challenges. Definitely, for this you have to integrate with the SAP. That challenge is always there. Then many times we are not able to recycle that one, whatever we make. So we have to improve that one also. And many times the sensors we are making, that's life has to be increased. So those who are coming from the colleges, you have the good opportunity to do work on that and work on the challenges area. So by working on the challenges area, you get the you will get rewarded by the industry, by the organization, by the people. That way. What are the future trend? Again, biodegradable sensors. We discussed about the printed flexible electronics. Already today, Madhura ma'am discussed about that. They have collaboration with the IIT. So that we are already doing. As computing is coming on that, that will play again a role. And then you have digital passports of the product. You have all the data from the farm to the fork, all the data you have. And then energy harvesting. If you don't lose our food, we preserve our energy also. So from intelligent food safety, we concluded that in the first slide also we had the almost similar information. Again, before concluding, we have the similar slides. We have to reduce the waste. That is the main aim for smart packaging. We save a lot of money, and how we will be contributing to the world with respect to the what India can do by reducing the waste by half by 2030. So these complete if you understand the complete ecosystem, definitely at any level, everybody could start contributing towards this. Like sir said, Koregaon mein pani mein dal diya pura plastic. Start with that. definitely it's good. Similar thing you can say a lot of things can be reused, and lot of packaging material can be reused at home also. So that way we can move and take a oath that we'll working towards that or the last 2030 target. Okay, with this I end my presentation. If you have any query, questions, quickly we can take that.
Thank you, sir, for the
Thank you.
valuable information. Now I request Professor Dr. Varsha Chavre to summarize the address and felicitate sir.
Thank you, sir, for this innovative and informative session. As sir explained, today we face global challenge where over 1.5 billion tons of food is wasted, impacting both the economy and the environment. At the same time, smart packaging powered by AI and IoT offers a powerful solution to this crisis. Sir has insisted the advantage of moving from traditional packaging to the systems that can sense, monitor, and predict the food quality in real time. With advanced sensors and predictive analytics, spoilage can be detected early and food waste can be reduced by up to 20 to 30%. He emphasizes the use of advanced technologies will improve the supply chain efficiency and enhance the transparency for the consumers. Sir has very well explained the true meaning of the smart packaging and its architecture also. The smart packaging is not just an innovation, but it is becoming a necessity for ensuring the food safety and sustainability. In essence, packaging is evolving from passive container into an intelligent guardian of food quality as it is with real-time sensors. So let us embrace this transformation and work together towards the smarter solutions and sustainable future. I hope now everyone who has enrolled for the honors course, so we are running the smart packaging and the sustainable packaging courses, and they have now understood the importance and the significance of smart packaging and the sustainable packaging and its applications. So I encourage all other students also to attend such sessions and the sessions that we are organizing for smart packaging honors courses. Thank you, sir.